See the comment section. Okay, yeah, thank you. Good evening and welcome to Vinstas IAV. Welcome back. This is yesterday's continuation of very basic chess, and even advanced players can watch and learn. Okay, this was the position for the past 2 days, and finally we had an answer. And our youngster from Nilgiris has given the answer. So wait for others to join me. Okay, today I'm going to ask a few more questions. This actually is very basics to advanced, and yesterday's question was who has to play in this position, and after a very long gap, I got an answer by 10 a.m. yesterday night, 10 p.m. last night, and the answer was no. This question is not compulsory to be asked, but I kept this question and I asked who has to play. Now, as you can see, generally when there's a given position, people ask who has to play. Anybody participant asks or the player asks who has to play. But here, in this position, I purposely asked who has to play because people, how many of you know what check is? You can comment. Who's watching me live, you can comment. And they don't know what when there is a check, you have to answer the check. Perfect plus gamer. Hi, I'm Pragdish. Hi. Hello, welcome. Okay, you can start answering my questions here. Generally, when there is a check, players tend to just miss out on chess if they think for a long time, and they play something else, some other move, and instead of answering chess, the check. So what happens is that it's called an illegal move. Now, yesterday's question was who has to play. As you can see, the position of the board, the king is under check. This is my king. This is black's king, white's king, and the king is under check. Bishop is checking the king. So it is white's move, as simple as that. So now white has to move. Okay, today we'll ask you some more questions. If I get the answers, I will keep continuing. So be ready to answer. Okay, today's question is going to be, now it is going to be black's move. So black's bishop is here. Now, if black gives a check, what is white's best move? Yes, you can carry on with the answers. Don't be in a hurry. Chess is not a game where you play fast. Every move you have to think. You have to look at all the 64 squares on the board. After looking at 64 squares, you can answer. So now we have a check. What is the best move for white? I'm waiting for the answer. If you do not know, you can say I do not know. If you know, you can try. I'm getting my other phone also to see the comments. I have the other phone. Yes. Hi, sir. The other phone, please. Yes. Hi, sir. Sir, elephant. Elephant means what? Now there is a check. Understand, this is very important actually, I would say. Now there is a check. Bishop is checking. So white has to answer the check. That's very important because a lot of people, when they play a longer format, they think for some time and forget the check. And they play something else. That means it is illegal. Now when we have a check, let me place this phone so I can see your comments. Now we have a check. What is the best move? And how many of you know what to do when you're in check? There are three things. This I'm telling you the answer. There are three things. One is either you escape from check, that means you move the king away. The other one is block the check. And the third one is you capture the piece, that is checking the king. So if you cannot do any of these three, that means it is checkmate, and the opponent wins. So that's very simple. It's total basic ideas of check, and now we have a lot of positions that I can show around. If somebody gives me an answer, I can proceed. It's no point just sitting and watching. This has to be interactive because it's a live session, and I want you to talk or message or comment. You can call me also, no problem. If anybody wants, you all have my number. You can call me, and we can have the call on loudspeaker. If you're not understanding the one who's watching, let me know. There is a check. My question is, what is the best move? For white. If you don't give me the answer, I'll be winding up the session for today. Whoever is watching, yeah, somebody is perfect. Can we move the queen, sir? Which queen, sir? Now there is a check. Perfect. Past gamer. There is a check. The white queen is here, black queen is here. It's white's move. Which queen you want to move where? This queen cannot do anything for the check. When we have a check, there is a check. There are three things. Number one, you can either block the check. Number two, either you can capture the piece that is checking the king, or the third one is escape. Escape means there is check, you can escape. That is called escape. Move your piece, move your king from somewhere, from wherever it is. Block means this is blocking now. And capture means there's nothing to capture this piece. So you don't have the option of capture. We have to move the soldier. Which soldier? You mean this soldier? That's a pawn. If you move this again, you have another check. Right? Is that right or wrong? Is that right or wrong? Now, every move you have to think about all the possibilities or probabilities or whatever you call it. You call them whatever you want. Now, the queen is, our bishop is attacking. Yes, wrong. Perfect. Wrong. What is wrong? Okay, this bishop is attacking the queen. So the queen is in trouble. We know the point value. How many of us know the point value? You can comment. There is a beautiful section in YouTube for comments. You can make use of it. If you want, you can call me. I'll answer your questions. Anybody wants to call me, you have my number. Everybody has my number. So you can call me in my number. Now the bishop is attacking the queen. Now we have a check. We have this check. Now what is white's best move? If you're stuck, I'll have to wind up today and I'll come back tomorrow. If somebody is messaging, I can wait. It's a very simple question. Is it so difficult to comment your answer, or you're not understanding? Sir, I do know. I do know, sir. You mean I do not know? Perfect pass gamer. You do not know? Now, this is very, very basics. If you do not understand this very basic, we cannot, go for the next level. So here what happens is, we have a check. Check means something attacking the king. Yeah, okay, pass gamer. You can watch daily and you can understand. You can message me. I don't know where you're from, but you can message me, and you have my number, I guess. You can talk to me. I will give you tips of what to do. Okay, now there is a check. I'm going to stop here because it is going to be interesting from here. And if you do not understand this, it is no point sticking around today and watching nothing. So here there is a check. What do we do now as white? You're a white player. So what do you do? Three things. As I said, anybody can comment if you know. Okay, now If you want, if the all, if all of you are not knowing the answer, you can tell we don't know. Whoever is watching now, if you tell I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I will give you the answer. You can comment and tell I don't know. I don't know. Perfect plus gamer. The other two, anybody knows or don't know? You can send a message that I don't know, then I will continue. Others can comment. Okay, sir. Only you're answering. The others who are watching, not. Good evening, Reshma Ashwini. Good evening. Now, do you know there's a check? Hi, Sam. How are you, Sam? Okay, now we have a check. The question is, Sam, welcome to today's lesson. The question is, chess is very slow. Don't be in a hurry to learn chess. It is a slow step-by-step process. You cannot learn everything in one day. Somebody's come joined us. Welcome. Okay, now in this question there is a check. Sam, I want you to answer. Yesterday Sam has given the right answer. So let's give him a big hand. Lovely Sam. Now there is a check. What is White's best move? What is White's best move? There is something called comment section. You can comment. Thank you, Sam. Thank you very much. What is the best move? I'm waiting for your comments. The best move for White. If you do not know the best move for White, there's no point staying for longer time. You can think and you can even get back to me tomorrow. The best move for White is the rook can go to e2. Okay, that's not the best move because the rook has got, okay, well tried. You can try the next option. You're taking so much time. When you move the rook, anybody knows the point value? The rook has got 5 points. The bishop has got 3 points. So you will just capture with a check. And if you capture, you have lost 5 points and you have gained only 3 points. So that will not be the best move. The rook going to e2 is not right. What other options do we have? Can we capture this? No, there's nothing that can capture that. Generally people call, for the beginner, I'm using the ordinary term cut. Can we cut this? No. In chess we call it capture. So this check, we cannot, there is no capture. There is one block and the other one is the king can go to this square or this square. So I'm going to give you the answer. The best move and in this question is to move the king to f2. Now your rook is safe. Your rooks are connected. That is very something very important that you should do. Rooks connected. Rooks are safe. Now, are you ready for the next question? Those who are watching, are you ready for the next question? Okay. Now, the bishop is attacking the queen. So the queen is trying to give a check here. Watch. Bishop was checking. King escaped. Moved to f2. Now this queen check. Queen is checking the king. So what do you play? What is the best move that you can play for this check? What is the best move for this check? We can move the king forward. Yes, we have already moved the king forward. Now for this queen check, what is the best move? Queen is checking the king. You mean the king can go to forward here? Because the square is not there, this square is not there, this is not there. Are you telling past gamer? Queen backside, queen's backside. Okay, very good try. If you go queen backside, it's not the right move. But here, there is a beautiful move that is called bishop to e3. Now, what has happened? This bishop is pinning. There is a term called pin. We will get to know as we move on. We'll get to know. This bishop is pinning the queen. This is the king. The king side is broken. Don't worry. The bishop is pinning the queen. So queen is the costliest piece on a chessboard. You all know that. So now you cannot move the queen anywhere. So now if you move the queen somewhere, it is illegal. It is called illegal. You can make first illegal, and when you make the second illegal, you are out of the game. So you lost the match, lost the game. So now this is the best move in this position. So now the bishop is pinning the queen. So now you're 100% you're going to win the queen. So now I want you to go through this video, go through the game again, set it on the board. The more you understand, it will be better. So now this queen is gone. Either you can exchange with the bishop, and we can take with the rook or the king or whatever it is. But the queen is a goner. It is gone. So now how many points for the queen? If he takes, say if we take, queen is 9 points, bishop is 3 points. If you do not know this, you can check my other videos where I've explained a lot of things about very basic chess. So we get 9 points, we lose only 3 points. Okay, now in this position, the best move from here is bishop to e3, pinning the queen to the king. Now, the next question is bishop to h4 check. Bishop to h4 check. What will you play? I want some answers. Pragadish is not telling anything. Reshma is not telling anything. Now, for this check, what will you play? There are different checks because I see a lot of youngsters or beginners. They make mistakes only during the checks. The illegal moves come. So when there is a check like this, we can move the king backside. Where is the backside? You cannot come here because bishop is checking. If you come here, it is not a good move because your rook is gone. Your rook is going right. So what is the best move here? So these things children do not know. I'll move the king to g1. It is not the right move. Good. Ashwini, I'll move the king to g1. If you go g1, this bishop is gone. This rook is gone. Sorry, the rook is gone. And you're losing 5 points. Or this check, what is a simple move? I want you to look at the board. So these things, it takes so much time. And then how will you play tournaments without knowing all these simple things? These are all very simple, very basic. Yes, sir, I will move the pawn. That is again not a good move. No, you mean I think Reshma Ashwini is telling this move, pawn. But I want you to think even more. This is about thinking, no hurry, no rush. Don't be in a hurry to play. Think. So now in this position, that is where I'll do a I'll go from beginning and show you what happened. Okay. We had this check. When you had this check, for example, there is a check. Now this is where arbiter comes to play, but you didn't notice a check. When you take the bishop, your opponent will tell arbiter, this is illegal. You got the queen. I'll take the queen by very good. Bishop by lovely Reshma Ashwin. That's the right answer. I'm coming back to that. Very well done. You're doing good. My wishes. I spoke to mother yesterday. You're doing good. So now this is what the mistake happens, and you will lose the game with illegal moves. So now there is a check. This is the starting position. Black gave a check. Black gave a check. White is thinking. During the game, after thinking too much, is tired. He forgot about the check. Yes, that's the right answer. Yes. Now we forgot about the check, but we took the queen, thinking that we got the queen. But the opponent will claim for illegal move because he'll tell there is a check. My opponent is played bishop. So one illegal is a warning. We'll get to know more about it. So you will have to play again. The second time you do illegal, you're out of the. You lost the game. So for this check, we moved here. That's the best move. For this check, we brought our bishop. That pins the knight. That means the queen cannot. That pins the queen. That simply means queen cannot move anywhere because it's illegal. It's opening the check. I'm doing the very basic training now. So we blocked, and for this check, the right answer is you do not block with your pawn. This is a blunder. You take this bishop with your queen because black has made a blunder and you win a piece. This is called a piece. Are you understanding? So now if you see look at the board, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Opponent has got 1, 2, 3 only. So you can win the game easily. How many of you following so far? How many of you understanding? How many of you following? You can comment. Okay, now this is the position. The queen is taken the bishop, and white is going to easily win the game. Next, we are going to take the queen. If he comes to exchange, we will take it, or we will take his queen and win the game. Okay, now any doubt in today's lesson? This is called a simple basic check, which we miss many times. We make mistakes after when we have a check. So if you have any doubts, you can ask. You can also share the videos to your friends, family, relatives who wants to come and develop in chess. All very basic advanced training is given. Just absolutely free. Yes. Who's perfect bus gamer? Who's this? You can send your name. Perfect bus gamer. Okay, I've got your name, Pragati. No problem. And any doubts, any questions you have so far? Okay, now I want to ask you the point value. We'll just brush up through the point value. What is the point value for the rooks? Those who know can answer. Do not take long time. If you do not know, you can tell I do not. I can comment I do not know. If you know, you can straight away send the answer. For Reshma Ashwini, it is not 4. Rook's value. Rook spelling is R-O-O-K, R-O-O-K, capital R. Well done, Bus Gamer. It is 5 points. Rooks have 5 points. Each rook has 5 points. This is 5, this is 5. Well done. So all of you who are watching, make a note. What is the value of a bishop? Each bishop. There's a white 2 bishops we have. What is the value of each bishop? You can comment quickly. We don't want to waste time. Yes, Reshma Ashwini, good. Yes, perfect. Pass gamer, good. Bishops are 3 points each. Each bishop has 3 points. And what is the next question is? What is the value of a knight? It is Knight, knight, not Night, knight. What is the, we don't call it horse. In chess, we call it a knight. Okay, what is the value of knight? I'm waiting for the comment. Well done, Reshma Ashwini. It is 3 points. The knights, each knight is 3 points. We have two knights. All right. Now, what is the value of a queen? What is the point value of a queen? Well done, perfect Bus Gamer and Reshma Ashwini. You are giving the right answer. So you will be developing and playing the tournament very easily, and you will be playing the game at your comfort zone. The queen has got 9 points. Its point value is 9. The queen, black queen also has got 9 points. Okay, then what is the point value for a pawn? Point value of a pawn. Well done, Reshma Ashwini. Well done. Oh no, it's not 3 points. Perfect plus gamer. A pawn's point value is 1 point. Each pawn has got its value is 1. Fine. Now, final question. What is the value of a king? Point value of a king. King's the point value of a king. For many beginners, the king is got a cross on top, the plus or cross or what do I call. Point value of king. Okay, now that's what a lot of people make mistake. Now the king has got 0 value. We don't have any value for the king because the reason is because many people make a mistake. Total beginners, then they make a mistake. We can play a chess game without the queen. We can exchange the queens and play. We can exchange the bishops and play, but you cannot exchange without the king. You cannot play because total beginners, what they do is they move the king out. They capture the king. They keep it out of the board and play. So it is illegal. It's beginners they do, which I've seen. So king has got no value because without the king there is no game. So today we have learnt point value. Okay, thank you. Perfect plus gamer. So did you understand something today? And I want you to watch whenever you come to my class. I want you to have a board, a chess board in front of you. You can watch the video as I'm not doing very fast training. We are going slow, step by step, learning the basics, and then we are going to gradually improve, not to improve in one day or attain something. So we'll be doing it gradually. I want next class. I want at least 50 students, 50 participants. Only then it'll be more interesting. There'll be a lot of answers, and I can keep. I have another mobile here where I watch and I keep replying. So I would say we will wind up for today. Go through the videos again. Reshma Ashwini, if any doubts if you want to call me, you can call me and ask any doubts. I'm available for a call. There are a lot of doubts you will have in mind. You can give me a call. You all know my number. I learned more things today about chess. Very good. Lovely. Perfect gamer. Perfect plus gamer. I know you learned a lot of things, and it'll be easy for you to play tournament because many children they come and play without knowing anything, and they'll be thinking what to do. They don't know what to. By the time the timer is, they lose in time. Anybody wants to challenge me for a game? Anybody wants to play a game with me? If you have a board with you, you can play a game with me. Maybe we can do that tomorrow. You can call me. You're most welcome to call me. Yes, of course. I know. Yes. The more you learn, the more you'll be easy. More it'll be easy for you to play the tournament. And I think arranging the board, you don't have any issues because it's very simple. Queen on white square. All the pawns in the second rank, as you can see here. This is called rank. These are called files. And just place the pawns in the second rank. The bishops come next to the king and queen. Then the knights. Then the rooks. Now, my advice to the beginners who are watching me and learning through my YouTube channel videos, arrange the pieces properly, approximately properly. Don't keep the rook like this. As you can see, we don't know where it is. Which square does it belong to? So always, you can see the world champions, when they come, they place it properly before starting the game. This is discipline. So chess brings discipline in life. So arrange them, you can use both hands. And once you're set, so the black queen is directly opposite to the white queen. And the same stuff happens. The rooks, put all the pawns here. This is how you arrange the chessboard. Now I think those who are watching today, this is my king. Kindly excuse my king's head is broken, so don't get confused. Just showing you how to arrange. Now you can see the bishops come next to the king and queen. I am sure you have learned a little bit of ideas when in check, because that's where you make illegal moves. So when you make two illegal moves, first illegal, you're given a warning. Second illegal, you have lost the game. So because beginners make a lot of illegals, and even though they have a winning position, they lose the game because of illegal moves. So today's training was not to make illegal moves. Okay, now you are welcome to call me. Anybody wants to call me, those who are watching, you are most welcome. If not, we will wind up today and we will catch up tomorrow. I've got another 2 minutes time for you to call me. You can speak to me in English. What thing we have to move first? Okay, very good. Okay, what thing? Okay, this I'm doing a session tomorrow. You can move anything you want. Basically, you can move anything you want, but you should know how to move from there. For example, beginners play these sort of moves. They make like this. They do. This is a beginner style, but we're not going to play these things. It's all not going to help you, but that's a beginner style of playing. What thing we have to move first? Okay. Generally, these two pawns, either this pawn or this pawn. These are the best moves. Either you can go. This move is called. Who can name the move? Can anybody tell the move's name? This move's name? See, if you have many people, we'll have a lot of comments. So try to bring in your chess buddies, neighbors, relatives, friends, families, uncles, aunties, grandfathers, grandmothers, anybody. Yes, I'm getting a call. Yes, who's this? லைவ்ல தான் இருக்கேன். கிளாஸ் பாருங்க, இப்போ பேசிட்டு இருக்கேன். இந்த கிளாஸ் உங்களுக்கு எஜுகேஷன் தான் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். பாருங்க, பார்த்துட்டு அப்புறம் கூப்பிடுங்க. லைன் இல்லையே, நீங்கள் இல்லையே இப்போ யூடியூப்ல நீங்கள் லைவ்ல இல்லைன்னு என்னை பார்க்கலப்பா. இல்லை, இப்போ போயிட்டு அந்த வீடியோவில் இது இப்போ லைவ் போங்க. அப்படியே லைவ்ல இருக்கேன், இப்போ பார்த்துருக்காங்க, ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் பார்த்துட்ருக்காங்க. அதே சேனலில் போயிட்டு நீங்கள் லைவ்ல வந்தால் அங்கே தெரிஞ்சிடும். அங்கே நிறைய பேர் இன்றைக்கி நிறைய கற்றுக்கிட்டாங்க. யங்ஸ்டர்ஸ் எல்லாமே பிகினர்ஸ் 6 மாதத்துக்கு அப்புறம் கற்றுக்க வேண்டிய விஷயத்தை இன்றைக்கே கற்றுக்கிட்டாங்க. am I right who is watching me? நீங்கள் லைவில் வாங்க, நான் இப்போ லைவில் தான் இருக்கேன். ஏதாவது டவுட் இருந்தால் என்ன கேள்வி கேட்கலாம், இங்கே லைவ்ல கேட்கலாம். ஓகே ஓகே, நான் முடிச்சுட்டு கால் பண்ணுவாங்க. Okay, now we had some new student joining us today. Okay, yes, or E for Reshma Ashwini. Okay, I'm sure this move is very simple to understand because the pawn here is moving to the square called E and 4. So we write E4. So my general best openings are either E4 or D4 or knight F. This is the world's highest played openings. We can move the king and elephant. What is the move name, sir? Okay, I will teach you that. Don't worry now. We'll go step by step. So we'll understand step by step. The best opening moves are E4 or D4 or knight to F3. The square names you should understand. It's very simple to understand that. These are widely played, mostly played openings by white. But world champions can play anything. The top expert or very good players, they can play anything and they can take us for a ride. So these are the best ways to open the game, and you'll be learning if you're watching me daily, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. You can understand a lot of things. Okay. Now you might have a lot of doubts later after I finish. So even if you get some questions in your mind, you can comment in the comment section. What other questions we have? Okay, now that question asked by, say we have done this. There is a special move here called castling. I've already done that video. If you have watched my other videos, I've done that. This move is called castling. You can go check my videos. I will share the videos. If you have my WhatsApp number, you can send me a hi message. I've done total basics. And if you get to this position, this is called castling. This is a special move in chess. So your king jumps one square and your rook comes here. There are different things, different ways of castling, which I'll be teaching tomorrow or day after. So let's not get into it right now. Go watch my other videos and get back to me. Any questions? Anybody with any questions? I will close in 5 minutes. So if anybody with questions, you can shoot your questions now. Yes, you are most welcome, perfect gamer. Thank you for telling the move name. Okay, fine. That's my job to train. Okay, nothing. Okay, so we don't have any more questions as of now. So I will wind up in another 1 minute's time. We will catch up tomorrow at 8 p.m., 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. sharp. So if you have more crowd, it'll be more interesting and fun. Bring all the people from Nilgiris who play a little bit of chess and want to learn a lot of chess. This is absolutely free training. So make use of this. And send your doubts later if you come across any doubts. You can send it later in the comments. I'll try to do another video tomorrow. Okay, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fine. I will wind up. Go through the video again. Go through the position. Do the exercise. Just don't watch a video and sit. That's not going to help you in any way. So go through the, after I finish, arrange the same position. You can easily see the position if you go to the start. And do the whole system. From the beginning, you do the same thing. Come to this position, stop it. So you learn something every day. Anyway, thank you. I'll be at 7 sharp. Okay, fine. You are welcome to be at 7 sharp every day. And share it with 10 people at least. So you make 10 people, we'll have 100 people. It's very useful for us. I know that. Thank you very much, Reshma Ashwini. You'll be developing every day. And within a month or two, you will be like a good player. All you need to do is practice. What I tell you, you have to practice. not just watch the video and finish. Once I finish it, you have to go through the video again, watch it, play, make the move, go through the game, where I said what, watch, listen, and play. Then you will get to know during the tournament that you come across whatever I've said. I hope my English is okay with you. Should I continue every day in English? Is English okay for you every day? It's very useful for us, I know. Thank you. Okay, then. Hope you all enjoyed today's classes. Every day we'll be learning something new and different, which will help you to play the tournament in a easy, relaxed manner. So see you tomorrow by 7 p.m. Good night. Good luck. See you later. Bye bye.